The angel's message to you says, you need to know, even if it hurts. My beloved, there are things you need to know. These are things you may not expect to hear at this time. But everything I come to tell you today is for your good. For your life to take the path it should take, for you to get everything you deserve, everything good from the universe. Because there are some truths that you know are there, but somehow you are ignoring them. You're pushing them aside because there's something about those truths that hurts you, bothers you. But you have to know that those things are important, and that even if it's a little painful at first to accept it, it's the best thing you can do for you. Because your mind often goes to places that do not suit you, and so, you are overlooking the most important things in life. In this special message that comes with light directly to your being, you must pay attention and open both your mind and your heart to absorb and find the real essence that dwells in you and achieve changes in your life. That is why staying until the end, you will discover why this message was really for you and how much you needed it. Also take advantage of the final advice to take your first big step. Today, I come to enlighten your mind and your consciousness, to share with you some truths you need to know to achieve your goals, to live a fulfilling life and to unlock your full power and potential. Because, often, the daily routine moves quickly, taking you with it without you fully appreciating what really matters. This message comes at the right time, just when you need to internalize these truths because your inner self is awakening, demanding that you explore the deepest dimension of you. It is no longer enough to settle for the superficial, nor to depend on the opinions of others. It is the precise moment for you to discover for yourself the truth about life. You are at this point because you are ready, because every step you have taken so far has a purpose. Don't just go with the flow of life. Take control and steer your path in the direction you truly desire. The path of enlightenment inevitably coincides with the path of truth, and it is through these fundamentals that I wish to enlighten you today. There is a very obvious truth, something you know but try to avoid, and that is that this human experience you are undergoing will come to an end at some point. All human beings know that there will come a day when their physical body will leave this plane. But you avoid it because you consider it as something negative. However, you need to understand that this truth is very powerful, because death is also part of life. That there comes a time when souls must transcend to another plane. And you may not agree with the moment when that happens, but you must realize that the divine order is perfect, and that everything happens just when it should happen. Death comes to all physical bodies because it is a completely natural process, as the whole universe operates in cycles. However, there are times when death surprises you, taking someone close to you, someone whose departure you did not expect. This triggers various emotions in you. First of all, you experience sadness about the loss, about how it will affect your loved ones. But have you ever stopped to reflect on how a person feels when facing the end of their human existence? Each loss leaves deep pain and sadness, but it is essential to recognize that each individual's life belongs to them alone. Therefore, it is crucial to live each day as if it were your last, enjoying and connecting with all the wonders you have had the opportunity to experience. No one can predict when the time will come to transition to higher planes, but you do not need to wait for that event to experience happiness. The universe gifts you with the present, and it is precisely at this moment where you should focus. Death leaves us a valuable lesson: you can only possess the present. The past no longer exists, the future has not yet arrived, but the present is here, in front of you. You must take advantage of it, carry out those actions that truly fill you with joy. Make your present a place full of beautiful experiences, and you will see how the weight of the past and the uncertainty of the future lose importance. In this lies the essence of life, my beloved. I know it is painful to think that this human experience will one day come to an end, but when you truly understand it, you will live your life differently. You will live your life appreciating each moment for what it truly is, a divine gift. I also want you to know today that no matter how hard you try, it will be impossible for everyone to agree with you. There's no way you can please everyone. And I know it can hurt to realize that there are people who just won't like you, people who won't want you in their life. But you have to realize that to value those who truly want to be by your side, those who recognize your value, love you and appreciate you. There will always be those who oppose your dreams, but you will also find those who support you. As long as you worry about the opinions and thoughts of others, you will be losing the present, your own existence. You can't please everyone. Your life belongs to you, therefore, worry about being good with yourself before others. You have the power to create your life, and you have the power to fulfill your dreams. Stop paying so much attention to other people's dreams and pay more attention to your own dreams. On this journey, you will come across diverse souls. Some will push you higher, while others will try to keep you in a place that does not benefit you. The ultimate decision always falls to you. It's not always easy, but you can do it. Living for you will be the greatest of your achievements. The fact that you know that you cannot please everyone should help you live your life, to live by and for yourself. Even if you support others, even if you help them, you also have to take care of yourself. Now and before we continue, I invite you to subscribe and share our channel. Your support helps us to create more valuable content for you. If you want, you can live your life depending on others, doing everything possible to please everyone. This choice is in your hands, and you can choose to follow that path if you wish. However, you have to know that if you do, you are giving control of your life and happiness to others. No one, and nothing, will be able to fully understand what it means to be authentically happy for you. Avoid making the mistake of believing that happiness is found through third parties. You must take responsibility for your life, regardless of other people's opinions, since there will always be someone who disagrees with you. Find inner peace. Have the peace of mind that you are following the compass of your own heart when you are alone with yourself. You should also know, even if it hurts, that mistakes in themselves do not exist. There are only the teachings, the opportunities to learn and grow. Understand that no one can achieve success or fulfill their dreams without first facing challenges and mistakes. These are essential elements in the fabric of life, as they show you the consequences of your decisions, words, and actions. Every mistake is a valuable lesson, and once you learn it, life will not present you with the same situation, because you will have assimilated the lesson. If, after making a mistake, you decide to ignore the situation, life will confront you with the same challenge over and over again until you internalize the lesson. This does not happen by chance. Your participation is key, and your way of approaching life determines the response you will get. In the universe, nothing happens without a reason and purpose. Experiences and mistakes also have a purpose, and it is vital that you learn to identify it. No one achieves their dreams without stumbling at some point along the way, since the path to dreams and goals is, in itself, a learning process. Without learning, there is no success. Through lessons and mistakes, you will appreciate your successes and achievements even more. Don't let mistakes discourage you. On the contrary, strengthen yourself with them to pursue your dreams with greater determination. In this sense, attitude is very important. Attitude acts as the engine that drives change and action, being essential for creation along with thought. The power of attraction is activated through your mind and your words, but you cannot stop there. It is necessary to move forward and take action. The most challenging part is precisely that, acting on it. It's the most challenging part, but it's also the most important. The angels will always be there to help you change your attitude when you perceive that it is declining. You are not alone, and it is vital that you commit to the change you want to establish in yourself. Neither happiness nor what you long for will come to you if you do not manifest them, do not create them through your thoughts, and do not act to achieve them. The universe is governed by movement and change, and when you stand still, without acting, even if you think you are doing nothing, you are actually going against the natural flow of the universe. So from immobility you will achieve nothing. The importance of your attitude is undeniable. All things have a price, and if you are not willing to pay that price, you are not really willing to get what you want. And there is nothing wrong with that. There are things that may be your desires and others that may not. However, when it comes to those things you really long for, don't stop, move forward, act and fight to achieve them. Even though it hurts, you must also realize that forgiving someone and reconciling are two different concepts. Forgiveness is not a gift you give to another person, but something you give to yourself, freeing yourself from anger, hatred, and pain. It is a truly healing process. When someone betrays you, hurts you or harms you in some way, various sensations and emotions arise in you. It is crucial to use those sensations to defend yourself, to make yourself respected and claim your place. Harming another person will not lead to any achievements. Therefore, the natural course in that situation is forgiveness, since by forgiving, you free yourself from all the negativity that that person could have caused you. Forgiveness means letting go of the pain. Now, reconciling is something completely different. It involves returning to the same point in the relationship with that person before the harm occurred. Reconciling means allowing that and reintegrating that person into your life as before. But reconciliation without forgiveness is impossible. If you decide to reconcile with someone without having forgiven, you will only inflict more damage on yourself. Negative sensations will increase and take root deeper in your being. Forgiveness is essential for your own healing. It is an act of self-care. Each individual acts according to their own level of consciousness, and not everyone shares the same degree of personal and spiritual development as you. That's why I want you to know that you shouldn't reconcile with someone if you haven't forgiven them, because things won't go well. You won't feel good about yourself. Although it hurts you, you also have to know that no one is going to come and give you happiness and put it in your hands. Happiness is something that you will achieve for yourself. It is your right and it is your responsibility. Human beings often dream of the idea that another person will come into their lives and bring them happiness. However, the reality is different. You must be the one who first achieves happiness to share it with others. Happiness cannot be brought by others. It is something that you must conquer from within, from your being. It is something intimate and exclusively yours. Although it is a divine right, it also carries a responsibility. Don't waste time blaming situations or people around you for your unhappiness. Decide and move towards your own happiness, because it is something you will achieve by yourself. You have numerous tools to achieve happiness. You have been graced with priceless gifts, and you must understand that you are capable of achieving them. In fact, it's something you owe to yourself. Become the owner of your life and your own happiness. Don't sit idly waiting for others to bring you happiness. Connect with your interior, discover your needs, express them and attend to them. You are a human being with needs, both on an earthly and spiritual level. And by addressing these needs, you will achieve well-being. You can also make the mistake of thinking that you must have some things to be happy. Because often, human beings become obsessed with the idea of possessing certain things to be what they want. However, they are wrong. The order of the factors is different. To have, you must first be. If you seek abundance, you must first be an expression of abundance. To have love, you must first be love. This principle applies to everything in life. You don't need to wait to own something to be what you want to be. You have the power to transform yourself into what you desire. Just follow the steps, listen to your inner voice, allow your intuition to guide you and stay consistent. When you possess something, it does not actually alter your essence, since your true self remains unchanged. Realize that the most transcendental things in life cannot be possessed, rather, you can only be those things. Once you are, you naturally also possess those things. You can't own a family without first being part of a family. Happiness cannot be possessed, you must be happy. Abundance cannot be had, but you yourself must be abundance, through your millionaire and abundant mentality. Don't focus so much of your attention on having, focus more on being, and then you will always find the right path. I know that some of these things will be difficult for you to accept, but if you integrate this teaching with wisdom and understand these truths, you will unleash all your power. You will connect with your divine wisdom and see life in a completely different way. Now I ask you, are you willing to tune your mind to the melody of success and allow prosperity to flow to you? Today, I have left in the description a powerful tool that will help you and bring you closer to your happiness, peace, and tranquility. I invite you to get to know it. Be proactive and open the doors to a future where success and prosperity are your daily reality. Do not underestimate the power of now. The opportunity you have today to change your life will never present itself in the same way again. Act today, go for the description and create the tomorrow you deserve. Blessings forever.